Hello, and welcome back to Fallout 76. Today we are going to have a look at a play style that is completely ridiculous and lots of fun. Now, in the past, anytime I've tried to use a mine, and that has been pretty infrequently, but every time it's either been the enemy doesn't trigger it, or they do trigger it, but I'm so close I become collateral damage. That got me to wondering, what is the use case for mines, and what would it be like if we decided to go all in? And that's what I'm doing. This character has gone all in using mines and nothing else. Now, the perks I'm using to make this whole thing work, as far as legendary perks go, the only thing that really comes into play here is What Rads. Since we are carrying a ton of mines, Ordnance Express is super helpful as far as that goes. We have Grenadier to get twice the radius for our explosions. Since I wasn't using anything else in Perception, I put in Glowsight and Exterminator. They won't come into play much, although I do think Exterminator will help with Mirelurks. For Endurance, I have Fireproof for less explosive damage on myself. And Ghoulish really is what, this works really well with What Rads. We will be using Nuke Mines, which do a lot of radiation damage. And so between Ghoulish and What Rads, it's a lot of free healing. We have Tenderizer, that'll help with follow-up attacks if enemies don't die with the first explosion. Demolition Expert for more explosive damage. Born Survivor just in case. For the most part, this won't be used. White Knight to keep the condition of our armor up longer. What I have noticed with this is explosions do a lot of damage to your own armor. So the other day I did this I played for about 20 minutes and my armor went from completely repaired to completely broken. So this should help with that. Adrenaline doesn't come into play very much, but yeah, this will be kind of like Tenderizer as far as that. It'll add a little bit of extra damage in the case of where we don't get all the enemies. Dodgy, just because I'm going all in on defense with this one. Bloody Mess for more damage. Ricochet, same thing as Dodgy, just more defense. Lucky Break, same thing as White Knight to help our armor stay unbroken longer. Now, depending on what the legendary effect is on your equipped weapon, it may carry over to your thrown weapons like grenades or mines. Instigating is one of those effects that work. So we have an instigating pool Q, we will have it equipped, and that will apply to our mines. So we will get double damage for enemies that are at full health. Other options you can consider, Vampires works as well, but with Ghoulish we won't need that. We should get all the healing we need from that. Mutants is another one of those effects that works. So you could actually equip this and get 25% more damage from your explosions. Now, as far as our armor goes, it's just a mix of Secret Service pieces, nothing special, but we do have a dense chest piece to help with the explosion damage. I'm probably going overkill as far as that goes, but better to have too much resistance than too much defense than not enough. Oh, and just one more thing before we start blowing stuff up. This is a style of play that I would only use solo. I don't recommend doing this in events with other people because you will just be a troll. So without any further ado, there's just something very satisfying running up to an enemy, putting a mine at their feet, and blowing them up. It's more fun when you can get actually a group of enemies, more than one. And what I have noticed, nuke mines tend to go through... Yep, just like a nuke or grenade, they seem to go through walls, which can be very helpful. But yeah, running around just dropping mines at people's feet, it's pretty fun. Oh, okay, I guess there's a challenge to kill Scorch today. Just, hello. It's like, a special delivery, and as you can see, my health really isn't. I'm getting a little bit of radiation damage, but I have really high resistance, plus I have What Rads. So, for the most part, yep, everything's dead. But my health stays pretty much topped off with this. Now, stagger, if you get staggered, that will actually stop mines from actually equipping or dropping. It'll block the motion. But yeah, that works pretty well. I'm in the middle of the explosions and my health is topped off. As you can see, a nuke mine, I'm getting 460 ballistic damage and 125 radiation damage. And that is exactly the same as a nuke grenade. So you can accomplish the same amount of damage with a nuke grenade, but yeah, I find this way more entertaining. So just, running up to your enemies. Here's a mine, special delivery. Very often, okay, that was enough to kill them all. That is good. Super mutants tend to be a little bit tankier, so sometimes one mine isn't enough. But if one mine isn't enough, two is certainly enough with most things. And it has such a big blast radius that it tends to just kill everything in the area. So there's that, and he is dead. And yep, everyone's dead. This is one of those things, like when you get that weapon drop, that perfect weapon, and you just go around the map looking for things to shoot or things to punch or whatever. This is kind of like that, at least it is for me. Once I started doing this, it was, okay, where can I go? Who can I drop a mine on? I think the main reason I like this over just throwing Nuka grenades is that it's just completely ridiculous. I mean, this whole style of run up, drop a mine, and then kind of stand on it. Now, robots tend to be a little bit tankier, or a lot tankier. So they don't die in one shot, but the great thing about the great thing about Ghoulish and Ghoulish and the nuke mine is it's just constant healing. So even if I get up close and personal with very dangerous enemies, I don't tend to die because, yeah, I'm constantly getting healed. So even their attacks, plus I have all those other defensive perks. But yeah, you can also see, if you do this at an event, you're just, yeah, you're not going to be making friends if you do this at an event. That's for sure. At least not with other people. So if you're doing this and you want to troll your friends, this would be a great way to troll your friends. All right, let's go find some tankier targets. There's one right there. They are most likely not. Okay. Oh, no, yeah, I was going to say, they're most likely not going down in one shot. Might take two, might take three, actually. They tend to be quite tanky, yep. Quite tanky, but that's okay. Not much they could do to you. Is if I just keep dropping mines, I'm just going to keep healing. And so things explode. Oh, there we go. Another one. Oh, higher level. If I just keep dropping mines, let's see here. Got to be a little persistent, but that's okay. It's just, I find this just highly entertaining. Maybe it's because I'm easily amused. I don't know. But this is a lot of fun. Now, usually there's blood eagles over here. Let's go say hello. Special delivery for you. Whoops. That's not what I wanted to do. That's not fair. There we go. They're gone. And my health stays topped off. Now, the one challenge for that may be a Mirelurk Queen. They do a lot of damage in terms of not only physical damage, but also poison. So, and we are... Okay, oh, there she is. Hello. Let's see here. How much damage? Okay, so she's... I would switch weapons, but I fear if I go into the Pip-Boy, she'll just wreck me, so... Yeah, here's where the instigating isn't really helping now. And this is where you kind of... Oh, so I'm dropping mines. That's a problem I have with mines in the past, is that... there we go. Is they don't get triggered. Because enemy pathing, you know, but still. Oh, now I have a broken leg. Yeah, unfortunately, the healing I get is not like a stim pack, so it will not heal a broken limb. But in this game, broken limbs heal over time anyway. She's got to be about dead. Pretty close. One more ought to do it. And there we go. Oh, nope. I spoke too soon. She's tougher than I thought. How about this one? There we go. That's why you have ordnance. Oh, looks like all of my limbs are broken. So I'm alive, but not entirely healthy. All right, we have one more friend that we want to have some fun with. Say hello. Here you go. I got this for you. Whew. Yeah, he will actually put the hurt on you a bit. Oh. So you want to make sure you keep dropping mines, because he will cripple you, he will kill you. He doesn't really want to be a friend. Definitely probably going to have some broken limbs after this, yep. But he goes down, and other than a few rads, our health is in pretty good shape. Now, obviously, this isn't going to work for every possible situation. You don't want to use... I mean, you can use it in events, but, you know, don't be that guy. You don't need to use it in events with other people. It's just going to make you very unpopular. Also, if Scorch Beast Queen, you can't... Or any kind of Scorch Beast, rather, you're not going to get her to land with mines. So... You can't use this as a universal solution, but in most things, I mean, I have done a few events solo on a private server with this, and yeah, it goes just fine. So if you're looking to mix things up and you want to try something completely ridiculous, I recommend going with mines. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, please hit one of the buttons down below, and I hope you'll join me in the next one. Thank you very much.